It's time to leave Sao Paulo and go somewhere really exciting, still in Brazil. It's 6 p.m. right now. We are leaving our hotel and going to bus station to take a 16-hour overnight bus to the next place. No, it's not worth it. We need to take a taxi. We have 40 minutes only. Oh, we got through. Decided to wait in line for the metro after all because we realized that we don't know what's the situation on the roads and if by taking a taxi we will get to the bus station faster. Looks like it's our bus already here. Nord-Est. Leaving in 24 minutes. Yeah, that's the right bus. And they have only two classes, semi-lato and lato. It's half bed and bed. We have chosen bed this time. Down there is toilet, right? Yeah. I feel it right away. These are big and comfy seats that recline all the way. At least they should. So wow. Good night and see you tomorrow. Good morning. We are still on our way and it looks like everyone has already left at some point. Except for maybe a couple of other passengers that are still on the bus. We are going to a town called Foz de Iguazu to visit one of the most beautiful natural sites in the world, Iguazu waterfall. And right now we are approximately 1 hour ride away from the town, from our destination. Welcome to Foz de Iguazu. Turns out that it's not a town but a city. There are like 250,000 people living in this city, even though it doesn't look that big. The city is called after the nearby waterfalls and we have a change of plans. We were planning to go to the waterfalls tomorrow, but I'll find less windy place. Yeah. We were planning to go to the waterfalls tomorrow, but turns out that tomorrow, according to the weather forecast, it's gonna rain all day. So we are going to the waterfalls after tomorrow, but today we are going to a beautiful bird park nearby, near the city. Yeah, we are planning to go to the bird park after tomorrow. Yeah, but then we are going to the waterfalls. Tomorrow we are doing nothing, and today we are going to the bird park. Now, let's get a taxi now. It's already afternoon, so we are getting a taxi to the bird park and we'll come back probably with the public bus. We just had a lunch in this shopping mall. We went to McDonald's because honestly Brazilian food isn't really good in our opinion. It's a lot of meat, a lot of potatoes, a lot of fries, pasta, similar like in Latvia actually, and it's something that we don't really like, and sometimes they mix all of that together, right? Like they take rice, potatoes, beans with the meat, huge plates. It's not really what we eat, and we also eat a lot of bread, pastry, hot dogs, burgers. Of course, McDonald's is the same thing, but at least it's some
it's close to our place.
Yeah, close to our place, and it's fast and it's a familiar taste, and we wanted something a little bit different. And our taxi is coming. Maybe this one. One touch. This is how other people come to the park. About coming to Foz de Iguazu, it's possible to come here also by plane. There is an airport, and yeah, so bus is not the only option, but it can be pricey. When we were checking the prices, quite last minute, it was 300 euros one person, one way. At the same time, we could get a bus for like 40 euros a person, and it was like the most comfortable class, and it was really comfortable. If you book the bus like very last minute, bus also can be expensive. It can be like 100 euros a ticket one way for one person. But really, the bus is really nice and comfortable, and yeah, you can save also on accommodation. You don't need accommodation for one night if you are coming like we did, leaving Sao Paulo late in the evening and arriving in the morning, and you also then don't need to travel from the airport. Bus station is much more closer to the city center than the airport. Okay, let's go and see some birds. Let's go and see some birds now. Until 4:30 today. Oh wow! Are we really going to see all of them? I hope that at least a few, at least toucans. We saw them in the nature, but I would like to see them again. Toucans, snakes.
Tame snakes.
Cobra.
Tame snakes. No, it's not a cobra.
Cobra. Nice. You walk in and this guy is waiting for you. Okay, let's not disturb them. This is a cool thing. It's like in KL, in Malaysia.
Look, there are lemon pieces and cucumber pieces.
Lemon for birds.
No, I think it's not lemon, it's orange.
No, it's definitely worth coming. Yeah, it's definitely worth coming here if you like birds. We saw the signs at the entrance saying don't touch birds, and we thought like, how can you touch a bird? Like it's flying, it's on the trees. But yeah.
But they are really close. They're like walking past you,
Like-
sitting on the branches right next to you.
Yeah, right next to you. Cool. And look at this parrot. So big. But it's not surprising if you are alone and you have 4 plates of food. When you can walk in your plate. Walk in your plate. Perfect combination, yeah? Salgado, the Brazilian pastry. The one I have tried several times. It's with meat and beer. Perfect combination. Whew. We were standing there looking for toucans because there are signs that they are there, and we don't see anything, but we are still looking, and then the employee of the place, the staff, she comes to us and she says they are not here today. They are, as I understood, they are brought to some vets for some examination or something like. Yeah, so the toucans went
The doctor.
to doctor, yeah.
Doctor's office.
Doctor's office. They are not here today. Okay, luckily we saw them in the wild. At one point we hear something really loud, some animals or some birds, and we look up and there they are, toucans. But I didn't have camera with me, only phone. I couldn't really film them, but we saw them in the wild, in Rio. Okay, let's look for other birds. For example, these birds in this cage, they are rescued from trafficking. These cute yellow parrots. And by coming here, you are supporting these efforts to rescue endangered animals, rescue trafficked animals, birds. You know what? The weather forecast was absolutely correct, because yesterday It was raining all day, so luckily we did as we did. Went to the bird park on our first day in Iguazu. It was the Iguazu. Second day we spent mostly at home, and then now on the third day we are finally going to the place that we came here for, the Iguazu Falls. The thing about Iguazu Falls is that it's not just one waterfall, it's a waterfall system, and the biggest waterfall system in the whole world. There are more than 200 waterfalls in this one place where we are going to right now. Una, why are you wearing a jacket today in the hot Brazil?
Because it's bloody cold after today's rain. After yesterday's rain.
Yeah, it really is unusually cold here for us. After 1 month of really hot and humid tropical weather, today it feels like more like in Latvia actually. During the summer, yeah, but like in Latvia. And it's unusual for us in Brazil. Speaking more about the waterfalls, the waterfall system, the Iguazu Falls, we were planning to visit also the Argentinian side, because these waterfalls, you see, they are on the border between Brazil and Argentina. And yeah, on Brazil side they say the view is better, but on the Argentinian side you are getting closer to the water. So we wanted to go there so to have a full experience, but right now with the current travel restrictions, regulations, it's easier to travel to Germany than to go across the bridge to the waterfalls.
Actually, it's true, yes.
Yeah.
To go to Germany, you just need to show your certificate and passport. But
Yeah.
here you need
A test and probably another test to come back, and at least 2 forms to travel there and back. And if we are going on our own and staying there for a night or two, and if our test is bad for travel, yeah, we got stuck in Argentina, but we need to fly to Europe in a week, and so we decided against that. We thought, okay, we'll just take what we have, go to this side of the waterfall system, see what we can see here, and then come back to Argentina another time. After all, it's not that hard to come to Argentina. It's just 2 days of travel from Europe. It's not like in the old days when old-time explorers, world explorers, had to go on 11 months voyage to the other part of the world, and then fight your way through the jungle to find these falls. It's easy now. So we'll come back to Argentina. Okay, yeah, let's think about that voyage to Argentina another time. Now we have to find a bus to go to the falls. You can go by public transportation to the national park, and there they take you on a special bus to the falls. You can't go like fully on your own. But yeah, but there at the waterfalls we'll be able to wander around on our own. We actually know that place already, the bus stop we need to get off, because that's also where the bird park is located. It's the same bus stop. We took a bus from there already to come back from the bird park to the city 2 days ago. So the bus stop, bus station. Where are you? We haven't been to this exact bus station before, but it must be around the corner. Bus 120, I believe. 103, 104, 120, 120, 120, 120. There. Everything is super easy because the bus going from the city goes directly to the visitor center of the falls, Iguazu Falls. Now approximately like 20-minute ride on this bus, and we'll be by default.
Visitante responsável. Welcome to the Iguazu National Park and declared by UNESCO as a Natural World Heritage Site.
Let's go. And 1 minute walk later. Okay, so the first impressions. It's beautiful, very beautiful, but it's, I don't know why, but I don't feel like a wow effect, but it's really beautiful.
Why the water is so brown?
Why the water is so brown? I don't know. It's probably
After
because of the same.
yesterday's rain.
Yeah, the same yesterday's rain.
Approaching first viewpoint, and we were like, okay.
Okay, so
It's okay. But
Yeah.
then you stand and look at it for a while, then you realize that it's pretty impressive.
It's impressive, and when you look more at it, the more impressive it looks, because then you notice that there are smaller falls. Like,
Yeah, it's-
look now, you'll see it better from this place. You see, it's here, and it's also there, and it's there, and it's somewhere there also. Yeah, the water is really very brown. And you know, there is one thing you should know about Latvians, about us, about how we express emotions, is that if we say that something is okay,
Then it's very beautiful.
yeah,
Then it's beautiful.
It means that it's beautiful. It's amazing. And if we say that something is like beautiful, then it means like it's like awesome. It's like
Fascinating. Amazing.
the most beautiful place we have seen. Like,
Yeah.
and that's why we say like this place, it's beautiful. It's
Yeah.
really beautiful.
We don't say things like marvelous or fascinating or once in a lifetime opportunity. We just say, it's beautiful.
Yeah, that's Latvian thing. Yeah, and as I understand, it's like 1 kilometer or 1.5 kilometers of this kind of walking. I was reading that it's like an extremely busy place, like you have to come at specific times, otherwise you won't be able to enjoy the place like at all. But it seems like we are extremely lucky because there are few people. There was this 1 hour bus, and I saw that there was also one more bus, and that's all. Like,
Yeah, I thought that it will be packed, but it's not, and I'm really happy about it.
It's Thursday, by the way, and it's afternoon, like 3 p.m. right now. Maybe that's the right time, the best time. Look how close we are to Argentina. There you see a platform with people, and this is Argentina. This is how close is Argentina from here. I'm actually curious to learn more about the history of this region now, because if you look on a map, it seems strange that Argentina even have this land, this piece of Iguazu Falls, because it seems logical if you look at the map that this whole area would be territory of Brazil, or maybe Brazil and Paraguay, but there's like a tiny piece of Argentina here as well. Oh, we are getting closer. This place is impressive. I have a feeling that it's about to get very wet. Okay, let's go. So beautiful. The sun is out.
There's a rainbow.
Oh, rainbow. And now it's cold. Yeah, and now it's cold. The last viewpoint. amazing. Okay, so the final verdict on a scale from okay to beautiful on a Latvian scale, I would say that this place is mind-blowing. I don't have words to describe it. It's so beautiful.
Oh, inspiring.
Oh, inspiring, yeah. And it's the most unique waterfall thing we have seen. The most beautiful, the most unique waterfall thing we have seen during our travels. Okay, so what is the exit? It should be here. Running for our bus. There aren't that many places that I can recommend like 100% to everyone, but this is one of such places. It's unbelievable. That's it, we are back at the visitor center and we'll be going back to the city. And at that I think we can finish this video. I'm not sure what we are going to do more here because we were planning to go to Argentina, but that's not happening, and so I don't know what we are going to do. So yeah, see you soon. I don't know from where. Maybe from Argentina. Maybe we buy a boat and go to Argentina the old explorer style, or more likely a machete and go to Paraguay. But yeah, see you.